Alright, welcome back. Let's jump back in it. When we left off, we stopped the fighting down there at the crossroads and gave the refugees a safe place, at least for the time being. We got the shopping list of quests to do from Corporal Vale. Most of that involved getting some clothes and food and stuff for the refugees, helping them out, getting a healer, but it's also stopping the fighting between the mages and the Templars. Apparently, they decided that once the hole in the sky opened and started pouring demons out on the world, that the best thing to do would just start killing each other and everybody else. I mean, that seemed the logical thing to do, right? Human nature would dictate that. Never underestimate the power of human stupidity. Yep. Same old story.
What is it? You may want to look into this.
Anyway, our thing right now is we met this Mother Giselle, and she goes to get her contacts in the Chantry, anybody who will be willing to give us a listen, all right, to kind of set us up with them, and hopefully we can find some sympathy with one side or the other, or both, Templars, mages, whatever, to help us with closing the breach. And nobody even wants to start to listen to us because they all have their own issues that are a whole lot more important than the apocalypse that's happening, you know, in the sky. No, there's more important things like politics and things, you know, and stuff like that going on. That I don't know, some Templar said something to some mage's sister 30 years ago, so therefore it's time for everyone to die. That type of thinking is much more important than the fact that we have hell pouring out on Earth type of deal. So anyway, we see the total insanity of this entire situation here, and in the midst of all this, we need to go find some people in the Chantry sympathetic to our cause that can get us in touch with one side or the other. We need some backing. We need some foothold in Thedas to or Orlais to get all this done. All right. So anyway, we need to head to Valroyo. We needed 4 power points to unlock that, which we have. But there's a couple things I want to do before heading that way. Mainly, I'd like to get just a little more influence under my belt so that I can pick a perk when I get to the war table back at Haven. And I'm pretty close to that. I think I only need like 50 points or something, 50 or 100, something like that. And let's see, I have, we leveled up a while ago. I have some abilities to pick here. Let's see, okay, I need a roll. I need some kind of evasive maneuver. I'm tired of just standing there like a statue. All right? It's like playing quarterback against the Ravens defense and just standing there is just stupid. All right, then let's see. Get Varric a passive. All right, simply anything I can do to buff his dexterity and cunning is cool with me right now. As long as he can shoot his bow more effectively, I'm good. All right, let's raise Cassandra's defense, which actually improves the effectiveness of her guard, not just her overall defense, but her guard becomes much more solid. Takes a lot more to knock her guard down before you can even start getting to her health. And then make a beeline down to Revive for Solus. Get to Revive first, then we'll start working on his upgrades and passives and stuff. He's still low level, you know, I mean, it's like, basically, try to kill them before they kill me type deal. Hopefully I only have to hit him 3 times instead of 4 times. Stabbing mud crabs with a pointy stick. I saw that comparison made once, so that was funny. That's really what it's like. Every RPG, when you first start out, you come out butt naked with a pointy stick and you have to go slay dragons, and, well, that's not going to happen, so you start off with mud crabs and just work your way up from there. But, I should get some good influence for this rift right here. Hopefully some rewards, too. Each time you close a rift, you get some loot that drops in the middle. See if wave 2 here, I can sneak around the back door. Yeah, well, they weren't going for that, were they? Yeah, they smelled that one out. Saw that coming from a long way off. Right, let me get out of here. Okay, if Cassandra had Warcry right now, she would have the hate of all those enemies right there. They would essentially be facing her, and I could basically roam around the outskirts, swinging at them from behind and take care of them real fast. But in fact, that's probably going to be her next ability is Warcry. We'll go ahead and give that to her so she can spam both. Warcry challenge, because they both give her guard each time she uses it, and now she has more effective guards, so yeah, this sounds good to me. Alright, what did we get? Oh, I can't use that right now. Maybe someday way down the line. Oh, about 15 levels from now, but for right now, that ring is useless, so that is going into the for sale bin. Oh yeah, okay, we have this ocularum up here, this skull thingy. It's funny how your followers freak out when they see it. Cassandra does the OMG thing.
Who placed the skull out here, and for what purpose?
Alright. There's two. That's at our campsite, actually. Our original campsite. And that one's right in front of us. I think we'll go grab that right now. Ten obsidian in this potato sack? No, one drakestone. Okay, well, thanks for that. Thanks, but no thanks. Okay, I need to find this hidden loot over here too. Once we found the map, that unlocked this.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
I've noticed that each time you find a treasure map, when you actually go get the loot, it unlocks something unique.
That's what the skull helped you find? Right. Not ominous at all.
Right, Varric shows some common sense. Okay, you have this skull, for no reason, out in the middle of nowhere, helping you find a humming, whispering magic shard.
We should
And it's
search
like,
the area.
he's like, yeah, that's not going to end well. Actually, it does end well, but, I mean, you can't blame him for, you know, for experience overriding, our lack of common sense and saying, hey, wait a minute, you know, when we do stuff like this, it ends badly. Actually, these shards are a really good thing. At least from what I've seen so far. That's a ways off, too. What we need to do right now is just, get this last bit of stuff. Oh, yeah, you know what I need to do also when we get to this next campsite is I need to get some Blood Lotus. I need 5 of them. Because now that we have Mother Giselle waiting for us back at Haven, she'll have a kind of a healing mixture that she wants us to concoct for her, and it requires, I think, 5 Blood Lotus and 5 elf roots. Not a real big deal if you've got them, but anyway, there's a whole crap ton of Blood Lotus over here. Not just by the campsite, but also just up this ridge. There's a big lake, which we'll be heading to for a couple different reasons later on, but. And we're going to need all the Blood Lotus too, because let's see, you have the Jar of Bees grenade, which requires a lot of Blood Lotus just to upgrade, you know, do more damage, last longer type of deal. And then I think it requires a Blood Lotus to make each one also. So if you want to be able to equip them, you're going to need to have some also for that. Alright, so we got a recipe there. Don't know that it's something you can't buy somewhere. Maybe at some later date from a merchant or something, but why buy it if you can have it for free? Also the fact that I got XP and reputation just for finding it, so that's a win-win. Stupid archers, man. So overpowered. To be fair, though, they don't shoot the wanted arrows. You know, the ones that follow you literally around corners. And if you do make it around a corner and they can't follow you, they'll just go through the building instead. First 2 Dragon Age were real bad about that. If an enemy shot at you, the animation wasn't showing you what it was doing. The animation was just to let you know you were getting hit. Because if you had cover was irrelevant. Cover didn't matter. But, in this case, you can actually find cover, at least to a certain extent. So that is a good thing.
It's been some time since the Renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
That's one way to call them sissies. That's Solus's classy way of letting them know they're a bunch of punks. Must have been a while since you faced anyone of real talent, because you're garbage. Oh, that's awesome. You have to use that one day. All right.
Decent spot to camp.
Duh. All right, so we can definitely get our first Inquisition perk when we get back to the war table. And let's go ahead and grab these. I hope there's at least 5 of them just laying around here. That would be really convenient. Also see an exclamation point right there on the mini-map, so means there's something right over here. What? Another map? I'll take it. Actually, I forgot about that one. Alright, that is 5 by my count, anyway. Not good in math, but I think I can count to 5. And we have another skull thingy. We'll probably get to actually see some of the mages and Templars going off on each other down there. Sometimes you can. Little skirmishes happening. Nah, I guess not. There we go. I'm gonna say there's at least 1, if not 2. Maybe even 3 more of these Ocularum. I don't know. Alright, so next we will, I guess, head back to Haven from here. And then we will head off to Val Royeaux and we'll see what the Chantry has to say. Thanks for watching. You want to subscribe, hit that button over my head. For more Inquisition, click the top box. And for all my videos, click the bottom box. And I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.